Well, hi everyone. We are yet again coming in on a Friday tracking another winter storm headed our way this weekend. It is going to be messy regardless of where you are around the state. So here's what I'm expecting. The biggest problems will be Saturday during the day. We'll be looking at rain for central and eastern Iowa, snow for areas to the north and west. It'll turn windy and that will cause a threat for blowing snow going into Sunday. Here's how it all kind of shapes up. It begins this evening with a chance for some light rain and freezing rain, even a little bit of icing. Rain on Saturday, switching to snow, and then of course snow all the way up north. For most of us, we'll get snow Saturday night, and it will be pretty windy. So let's start with, we'll call it phase one. That's the freezing rain potential for tonight. There's a winter weather advisory that goes into place at 9 o'clock tonight, and it goes through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for all the areas shaded in purple where the greatest threat for icing will be. Here's how Future Tracker plays it out. Still dry at 6 p.m. As we go into the evening, this really begins to take shape. Freezing rain is highlighted there in pink. The main threat for that will be along and north of I-80. It'll be all rain to the south and snow off to the extreme northwest. As we go through the overnight hours, most of that freezing rain potential stays north of the Des Moines metro, but heavier rain pushes in from the south. This is by 3 a.m. We're dealing with fairly widespread, just a cold, nasty rain for central and southern Iowa. Freezing rain for areas along and north of Highway 30 and Highway 20, and snow off to the north. And then eventually we'll get a dry period going into 7 a.m. tomorrow. As far as ice accumulations go, we could see some minor glazing here in the metro and in central Iowa, but the greatest threat for icing will be near Highway 20 and near Highway 30, where up to 1/10 of an inch of ice will be possible. So tonight, temperatures will hover in the 30s. With the wintry mix, some slick spots will be possible. Now let's talk about round two. We've got a winter storm watch that goes into effect by Saturday evening into Sunday afternoon, as we're going to be watching for another big bulk, another big leg of this system to move in. It's going to be mostly snow for areas in western and northwestern Iowa. Rain and snow for central Iowa. And then folks to the east, you're going to luck out this time. Mostly rain for you. So let's pick back up with Future Tracker. We'll be dry into late Saturday morning, but by Saturday afternoon, the next round comes in. It's mainly rain for most of central and eastern Iowa. We will be looking for heavy snow off to the west and northwest. This is by 6 p.m. Saturday evening, and then it changes over to all snow for everybody late Saturday evening before it quickly moves out by midnight. How much rain are we talking? That's the big potential here. Over an inch of rain will be possible for areas off to central Iowa and eastern Iowa, so obviously going to be a wet day. Then we talk about how much snow we could see. There's still a lot of discrepancies in our computer models that indicate how much snow we would see in Des Moines, with some models showing quite a bit of snow and others showing virtually nothing. Here's our snow tracker. 4 to 8 inches is my general thinking for far northwestern Iowa, including Mason City, Fort Dodge down to Carroll. Isolated spots could get up to 10 inches of snow, so that's where the heaviest will occur. For central Iowa, including Ames and Des Moines, 1 to 4 inches of snow will be possible, and then a trace to an inch. Almost no snow for areas off to the east and southeast. Kind of confusing, a lot going on with this system. We'll hit a high near 36 on Saturday. Obviously the rain's likely. Here's one more factor that comes in. It's the winds that'll really pick up tomorrow night. We'll be looking for wind gusts anywhere from 15 to 30, maybe even higher, up to 40 miles per hour across central Iowa, especially into the overnight hours and through the morning hours into lunchtime on Sunday. Even though the snow will be over on Sunday, this will create a threat for blowing snow throughout the day. So a lot going on. You want to be careful as you make travel plans this weekend. Tonight, there could be some icy spots on the roadways. Tomorrow, we'll be dealing with the wet roadways, and then by tomorrow night, when the wind picks up and the snow gets going, the visibility will be low and our road conditions will go down as well. Here's what I'm expecting beyond that. A high near 22 and falling temperatures on Sunday all the way down to 4 degrees for Monday morning. We should be generally dry with the exception of some light snow showers Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but it does stay pretty cold, and there is no warm up in sight, unfortunately, as we go into the first weekend of March.